Welcome back. It's the Tee Up with Brent Lail, and it's still very early days here, Brent, but London Knights fans aren't used to seeing their team at the bottom of the standings like this.
Yeah, it's only 4 games so far, Carlisle, and they're still getting players back from NHL training camps, but they only have 7 goals through the first 4 games. This is a similar situation to last year when they started 1-3. However, the same cavalry is not coming this time. They did get 6 NHL drafted players back this week, but they'll still need practice time to build chemistry.
Everybody in our room's frustrated about it, but come in here full week of practice and get back to what we know and what we're good at, and put it into the games and hopefully get some wins.
There's no panic button being pushed here. It's trying to feel our systems as well. The coaches are we're trying to get the right lineups and the right matches, seeing who kind of sticks with what. We break up into 10-game segments usually, so we usually have 6 of those. After these 10 games, obviously we're going to switch some things up. We're going to see what kind of sticks with our guys.
Big news for the local cycling community, Brent. Reopening announced for the Forest City Velodrome.
I think this venue has 9 lives, Carlisle. Built 20 years ago, they were set to shut their doors again. However, they have found a new anonymous partnering sponsor who allows the facilities to remain open once again.
Ready, that's it! Good.
To the high school gridiron, it's a battle of unbeatens this week when the St. Andre Bessette Bulldogs take on defending champion CCH. It's nice to see these Bulldogs back among the premier teams in the top division, but they know they'll have their hands full with one of the top-ranked teams in Canada this Friday night.
We got definitely an exciting team. We have a veteran group. We got a bunch of grade 13s coming back and playing, so it's been an exciting season for us, and we know we got a big challenge on Friday against CCH, but we feel that we're ready and can put up a good fight.
I think it really comes down to the coaches, but also the group we've put together over the last 4 years. I think this is a special group. I think we're tough. I think our identity is tough. We're committed, and we're determined to go all the way.
And it was a successful homecoming for Western Mustangs football.
Yeah, the Mustangs won by 30 to remain undefeated. They're 5-0, but they have a tough test traveling to 3-0 Windsor on Saturday.
On your marks.
More than 4,000 Catholic elementary students are competing this week in the annual cross-country meet. Some action from the grade 6 girls event. There's Sophie Rosenberg from Matthews Hall coming in taking the 1.8-kilometer race. On the boys' side, here's her classmate Hudson Trafford winning his event. It's an historic meet which has taken place since the mid-60s.
It's very exciting. We love having it here. It's all enclosed. The students have a little bit of a challenge with the terrain out in the field there. The aim of the recreation program is to provide opportunities for as many students as possible. These grade 7 and 8 students have been running and training during their phys ed classes, and this is a showcase for them to show how well they've trained.
And finally, Brent, a huge week for local curling fans packing the Western Fair Sports Center.
Yeah, the Grand Slam of curling was a huge success. 2 local curlers captured championships in their hometown. Next up for the organizers, a bid for one of Canada's biggest events.
Rachel Holman is victorious.
After a successful Grand Slam, London's curling community has big dreams.
We're going to take a breather. We got 200 tired volunteers, but we got the Canadian Club Curling Championship in St. Thomas in November of 2026, so that's exciting. And then I think, what do they call that, the Olympic trials? I think that will be our next bid that we'll try to get. London
curler Sarah Wilkes, the lead for Team Homan, who won this week's AMJ Masters, believes her hometown would be a great host for an Olympic trials.
London is such a good sports city. They've hosted so many national and international events before. So I think any sort of event like that, the host committee would do an incredible job.
Despite competing against other major sporting events on television this week, curling fans made the AMJ Masters a big success.
We wanted 200,000 in ticket sales, and we got 230,000. So with the Ryder Cup and the Blue Jays and everything going on, we're pretty happy with that number.
And Wilkes wasn't the only hometown champ. For the first time, wheelchair curling was included in a Grand Slam, and Londoner Mark Idison won.
It was incredibly monumental for wheelchair curling to be part of the Grand Slam, and To have Great Britain and Italy there was really cool, and to actually win it in my hometown was pretty special.
He's set to compete in this winter's Paralympic Games in Italy.
We only get really exposure every 4 years during the Paralympic year, so to play in front of big crowds on arena ice is really good preparation, especially leading into Cortina.
Brent Lale, CTV News.